The culture of this sports, triathlon, is very unique. It's a combination of swim, bike, and run. And it's basically a torture. Sometimes people ask me why I do this. Why I spend 5 hours a day, maybe like 20 to 30 hours a week of training. Why do you volunteer to put yourself into the pain? And sometimes I started thinking about it, yeah, why do I do this? What makes me keep going? You're doing this all 3 sports in one day, in one event, and it hurts like hell. I have maybe total 8 or 10 scars in my body from like bicycle accidents, and I like scars. It gives you, it's a battle wounds, and it give you a reminder, like always reminding me like this came from this race and this came from that training. I swam 4 years and I ran track and cross country in high school. I saved money every year so I could buy my first racing bike. So I bought my bike right after I graduated from high school, and I did my first triathlon. If my house get broken in, as long as if they could leave my bike, I'll be happy with it. My favorite workout is, it's called the brick workout. It's about 1 hour warm-up, and then main sets are swim 200 meters, get out the water, get on the bike, spin 10 minutes really hard, and get out, run about 1K to 1 mile tempo pace, and repeat this cycle about 5 to 6 times. It's really intense, but it gets me going.
Keeping up appearances, keeping up with the Joneses.
Pain's always constantly talking to you. Okay, you're gonna stop, you're gonna quit. It's not even worth it. I have a choice. Am I gonna keep going with this pain, or am I gonna just quit? When you make this choice, like I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna fight through this pain, and when you finish the race, you know you own that pain. That's the greatest feeling. 2005 was quite an interesting season for me because on Valentine's Day 2004, I was training for the college national, and I was very pumped. I was in the best shape ever in my life. During the training, I fell off the bicycle, and I ended up dislocating and shattered my elbow. I had a reconstructive surgery, and the doctor told me basically, hey, I'm not going to be able to swim ever again. I went through a tough time, and I was pretty depressed for about 2-3 months. And I was like, man, I cannot race anymore because my elbow, like I'm not going to be able to swim. But I had 2 great doctors. They said, let's give you a shot, and they fixed my elbow, and here I am, I'm back. I'm back in the game. 2004, my friend Nick Beach, he was former triathlete, and he is my age. We got to know each other through races. Nick was such a great athlete, and he was one of the best triathletes in Ohio. And I will see him almost every weekend during the summer at the race. Me and Nick say goodbye after the race, and I say, hey, I'll see you next year, and have a good training. And 2004 season came, and I never saw Nick at the races. And one race, I was at the Buckeye Lake. At this race, I had a most difficult time. I almost dropped out the race. I saw this kid on a wheelchair by the finish line clapping for me and cheering for my name, cheering for me, screaming my name, and I had no idea who he was until I crossed the finish line and went to see him, and it took me about 10 seconds to realize that was Nick, because the Nick I knew, He was really muscular, he was big, he was very healthy, greatest athlete. He broke his back and he was paralyzed. I was very shocked. One day you're healthy and you're racing, and the next day you could be on the wheelchair, and I got really scared because that could be me. And I never thought about it, what if I couldn't race anymore. He told me, hey Jun, every step you take is a gift. As long as you have the gift, you have to keep racing. And since then, every time I'm on the pain, I try to remember there's people out there just like Nick who like to race and who want to race. There's people who can't, and I can, so I'm gonna keep doing it until, as long as I have the gift. Ultimate goal as a triathlete is to make to the Hawaii Ironman Championship. I don't know at what age I'm gonna be achieving this goal, but I want to be a age group world champion. So I might be like age 80 or something, but I want to keep continue competing triathlon until, as long as I'm capable.
'Cause I'm not who I used to be.